Yeah. I'm sure they'll be releasing plenty of content updates for the game too, so I look forward to seeing what else they add. I wouldn't mind if they're in early access for a good while just adding shit. Let me get that. You know what I mean? How you doing, Eva?
What's up, Doc?
Yeah. All right. Let's start with the classic. Baby Blues. All right. So I immediately saw. Where did you get off to? A mood ring and a rabbit's foot and a four-leaf clover. These are all like associated with luck traditionally, I feel like. As is a horseshoe. Maybe not a mood ring, but it kind of feels like mood ring fits. Unless an evil eye is what I'm supposed to be doing here. I see Frog Prince, Goldilocks, Chicken Little, and Gingerbread Man, which are probably all like fairy tale creatures. Also, the fuck is an evil eye? That's a great question. I'm gonna go with the four folk tale characters. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Soda Pop. Soda Pop. Hmm. Chameleon. Oh, these change colors. These change colors. A traffic light also changes colors. And, I mean, a sunset certainly changes colors, yes? Perhaps that's not what they want, but it really does feel like that's what it would be. Things that change colors. Horseshoe, four-leaf clover, and rabbit's foot definitely all fit for things. I just don't know what the fourth one is. Maybe a pet rock. I don't know. Scrap metal. Metal, rock, pop, and blues. Those are all music genres. Horseshoe. Okay, so it is an evil eye associated with luck. Apparently good luck, too. I didn't know that either. DJ slays the D's. You bet. Always. Uh, uh, um, Chase. Chase comes to mind here. H, A, and E out of place. Okay. Can't be heavy. Uh, 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 can't be like hovel. Um, it can't, it's probably not ending in H. So it's probably starting with H, right? Or I guess it could end in H too. Oh, that's it for sure, Jordan. uh, uh, um, have had no. Maybe it's not beginning with H, but it could be like HA as well. Oh, my cat chose a good time to decide to throw up. Give me a moment. Almost done. Hello. Sorry, guys, for the empty camera of nothing. My cat threw up. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Go ahead and throw your. Hello. Okay. Sorry about that. Whew. He threw up under my bed, so I had to like do a bit of cardio to get under there. How's everyone doing? Ooh, excuse me. Hated, hater, both good ones, both gooding. Hater. I'll go with hater. Okay, so we have like all the fucking letters in the wrong place. Very goodings. Everybody's goodings are good. That's good. Okay, so if it's not first or second with the H, um, ooh, rehab. Ooh, yeah, I mean that fits. There we go. I think we were starting to run out of options because H's usually don't go at the end of words if they don't have C's near them. Good get, good get. It would have taken me a second to get that because I got distracted. All right, let's do the global. I've never seen rehab as a word in Wordle. Well, hopefully you never will again as well. I'm pretty sure they always use unique words, right? In theory, that was the first and only time. Malta. Malta is surprisingly close. 340 kilometers. Can it just be Italy from that? I think Italy might be too close. Italy is indeed too close. So we're going over here, most likely, which is that Chad? That doesn't sound right. I don't think that's Chad. I think Chad's this one. Or like that one or something. Libya? Libya. Pretty sure that's... Ah, it is the one to the south. Okay. I do not know any African countries in English. That's a language barrier right there. Let me go make sure real quick that my cat's doing all right again. You good, cat? He's good. He's sitting in his box with a heating pad. Being an old man, he's doing fine. He's still got food. He'll be all right. I'm gonna go grab a beer. BRB. All right. Sounds good. We're gonna do the spa. Dave. Solo male. Solo male. Top 500 solo male, not hip hop. Not Europe either. Okay, so that probably puts us in the US. US pop is probably fine. Maybe just Justin Timberlake. Okay, so we're after 2007, so 2008 to 2013. We are in North America, but not the US. And they are even more popular. Is this we had Justin Bieber like 2 days ago, but I'm pretty sure it can't be him again. The Weekend is probably it. Yeah, he is Canadian. We've recently had Bieber, so it can't be him. Boom. We got there quite quick today. Let's go next. All right. Shale is going to be my first word. Shale. The Weekend is Canadian. All right, so we're probably in like the late T's to early U's. Toxic. Toxic is pretty close to what I would expect. Yup. I don't listen to The Weeknd. I only listen to a couple of their songs. Toxin. Yep. Toxin. It's the very next word. All right, Bellatrodal. Speedrun. Business card. Go. Econ. But. Yes, scaling, not RNG, not uncommon, but within $2. I'm gonna go rocket based on that. Well, fuck you. Satellite then. It's the other one. It's gotta be rocket or satellite. There's only a couple options left there. Refresh this page for today's. I feel like I've heard these songs before. The blank 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 is the blank's blank, and blank 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 blank. It was blank by the blank blank for blank blank. Hmm. Hmm. Real? Is that actually, are you guessing that as a word? Oh, no, no. You're responding to what I said. In blank with over blank, blank, blank. Hmm. Is the blanks blank? Okay, so this is like probably a location. Oh, you think it's the Large Hadron Collider? Hmm. Is that how that's spelled? CERN. Yep, okay. Large Hadron Collider, yeah. Banana. It is a location of sorts. The fuck is the Large Hadron Collider? It's that really, really big ring underneath Europe that spans a few different countries that they like fire particles through at parts of the speed of light to like see what shit does. Nah, you knew that, Jordan. You knew that. Yeah, it lies in a tunnel 27 kilometers in circumference and as deep as 175 meters beneath the France-Switzerland border near Geneva. Well, it's what, yeah, it shifted us over to a world line where everything's fucked. I watched Steins Gate. I know how it works. All right. Yesterday was Crush Joints. Let's go with like an ironclad attack today. Maybe not just a strike, but I don't know. Let's do like a pommel strike. All right, we're looking at a common one cost. It's not an attack. It's not an ironclad card. Okay, but it also doesn't have no keywords. Let's maybe go with a watch or retain card. Does Watcher have any one-cost retains? Maybe she doesn't. She has some two-cost retains. Oh, she has flying sleeves. Cloak? Cloak and dagger, you mean? Cloak and dagger. Yeah, that gives shivs and block. And it's cloak and dagger. You're on sus list, Jordan. You've been guessing these a little too well today, every single time. You're on the sus list. That's too many 1% in a row, brother. You're on watch. Give me a sec to move this over here, and let's get some Slay the Spire 2 in here. Did Steam say that I was offline? No. Okay. Sus. Name another not Bieber. All I'm saying is that you picked that one. I guess you were there for the Bieber one too, eh? But you also started with Satellite, right? It's hard to tell what you've guessed based on my information and what you guessed before I even put the information. You are also one off on Toxic. Hmm. And you got Large Hadron Collider without any words at all. Oh, did we get a Clanker? Is a Clanker dead? We got a Clanker. I have 3 classes tomorrow, and each class is 1.5 hours. I mean, I guess that could be worse. Like, yeah, when you get to university, you're like, ah, fuck that. But, like, we used to deal with 6 to 7 hours or more of school every day, right? At least it's not that. Alright, let's get the game up. Oh, it's already been dead. Automod got its ass. Alright, what are we playing? We've done a couple of the Ascension 1s. There's a couple that we haven't. Maybe we try like a Regent run? Let's do a Regent run. Cool, we're on the same page. At the start of Elite combats, draw 2 additional cards. That's kind of cool. I do like that. But I also do like a lot of money. Money is pretty cool as well. Where are our... We've got a shop, elite shop. Or other way around. You know what I said. There's a fucking 5 elite path. Holy. There's no world where you ever survive that, right? But I might do 5 combats into elite, shop, elite, combat, elite. 0 rest sites the entire way. Alright, we'll choose our path based on what happens with these transforms. Astral Pulse and Crash Landing. I'll be real, I think Crash Landing sucks balls. You basically have to have a full hand for that to be worth a damn. Like, that's genuinely an awful card, in my opinion. Like, yeah, it does 21 damage to all enemies, but I don't have a way to get rid of any of that debris, so it's pretty just shit, right? Astral Pulse is nice, though. Astral Pulse is solid. We're gonna go this way to start. We'll see what I do after that. Like, I guess if you can do, like, turn 1 lethal or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, no reason not to here. Whenever you spend stars, gain 2 block for each star spent. That's not bad. Put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Photon Cut's also decent, as is Particle Wall. I actually think Particle Wall is good. It's kind of like the only block card you have to draw on a given turn as long as you have star generation. What does Crash Landing's secondary effect do? It fills every blank spot in your hand with a 1-cost exhaust status. Like, if you have status synergy, this can be insane. But, like, on its own, that's just, like, bad, right? Like, that's a fucking dead card. I suck at deck builders and turn-based combat. Nah. I'm sure you're fine at them. But sometimes, I find that a lot of times it's like, ooh, shiny, and then you take the shiny, and it's like, you should not have taken the shiny in that case. That's like most people's downfall in games like this. I don't really like those cards at all. I'm going to go ahead and temper things a little bit, and I'm going to hit this way and miss 1 elite. I don't need 5 of them. Pay 35 gold to transform a card and continue feasting. Sure. Let me transform a strike. Lucky winner! Gain 75 gold. Pay 35 gold for a random potion. Ooh, Entropic Brew too. Pay 35 gold to transform a card. Continue feasting. Guards is fun. Guards is actually the synergy with Crash Landing we're looking for. Holy shit. transform all the debris into minion sacrifices. Wait, that actually makes it kind of work out. You got to draw them both at once, or else it's kind of bad. But let me transform a defend this time. Summon forth. That's pretty good. Feeding Frenzy isn't like insane. I think I'll hold there since we are going to a shop soon. Hello, small sea punk. Alright, you can hold that. And this. And then I'm going to guards both of these. Guards! Guards! Alright, I Venerate, I Astral Pulse, I Crash Landing, and you die. I couldn't beat Omori. The game's supposed to be easy. It's psychological horror. No? I have heard that it's more of a story-driven game. What was the issue you ran into? The Ultra Kill 8-3 opening is the new meme of the fandom. I just watched the end of your previous stream. Oh, did I just hear the beginning of it? I think, yeah, because we just got to 8-3, right? At the start of your turn, Forge 4. Oh, that's not bad, but Glow also goes sicko mode. I'll take a random card. Sure, what do you got for me? 2 energy for 2 stars. Convergence next turn, gain an energy and a star, and retain your hand this turn. Okay. And Forge 10. You know what? I'm actually kind of interested in how this will do. It's not like a great card, but I'm interested what the synergies could be. What's the Smith on it? 2 stars? Okay. I mean, when I heal, the enemy drains my HP back to what it was. That was mostly the health. Oh, you were getting smacked by the turn economy? That's usually the term for it. If you have to spend as much time healing as the enemy does dealing damage and you can never actually hurt them. That's usually, yeah, that's... Particle Wall, Astral Pulse. I'm partial to a Venerate upgrade here for the extra star. And then I think we're gonna remove, unless there's something nutso here. Oh, that's insane. You may choose any number of options at rest sites. This goes hard in multiplayer too, I'm sure, because you can heal your teammate as well. You're gonna go for a Forge build? I'm not sure yet. Prowess. No, I think I am just removing here. Look at this. We've actually removed most of our strikes and defense already. I'm trying to decide whether I want a strike or a defense. I'm pretty sure I want another strike gone here. I want to keep the defense. First turn-based game I beat was South Park Stick of Truth. Which difficulty did you play, huh? I haven't played the game, but I'm aware of that. Yeah, and when I tried to deal damage, I ended up dead. I wonder if there was something in, like, the build that was causing that. Alright, I'm gonna need you guys to hold that. Then I think I Venerate, and I block. And I don't really want to accidentally draw into Crash Landing here, because Crash Landing isn't lethal, I don't think. It's lethal on some of them, actually. But now I'm not going to have the energy for it, so I definitely don't do that. We let him hit me a little bit. It's an elite. No wonder, like, you're going to take a little bit of damage. It'll happen. Crash Landing, they all die. Easy clap. There was no difficulty. Wait, there was no difficulty on South Park Stick of Truth? Maybe it was the second game that had the difficulty settings. Decisions. Draw 3 cards, choose a skill in your hand, and play it 3 times. I'll be honest, there's not a skill in my hand that, besides Venerate and Convergence. For a 6 cost, I don't think I have the ability to make good use of this. I think I need more star generation before I can actually consider a card like this. Maybe I should take it anyways in the event that I get it, because my deck is rather small right now, and I can kind of make, like it doesn't hurt me that much. In Omori, there is an emotion system like Avatar Sad, Happy, Angry, and Neutral. Each emotion has a different damage and defense stat. Okay. What you got for me? Red Mask. That goes pretty hard. I love a good red mask. Hello! Get red masked. I have the bag of marbles as well. My first turn goes hard. I think I Venerate. And then I Decisions. And then I play a block 3 times, I guess. If only I had 1 more energy. Put 1 card from your hand on top of your draw pile. I would like to put... Well, I can't put Crash Landing and Guards on top. But the good news with Crash Landing right now is I am only going to lose... I'm going to get 4 cards in my deck. Right? 4 of these. Rather than more. I probably should have glowed first, but I think I might just summon 4th at this point. Get my Sovereign Blade in this bitch. I could Crash Landing again. I think I want that so that I can Entropic Brew, see what I've got. Dexterity, block, gain energy, draw 2 cards. You know what? Give me that. So now that I've drawn this, I can Crash Landing. I can Guards. Turn all of the Exhaust Debris. And, I guess the Defend as well, sure. Into minion sacrifices, right? And play 1. We're full blocking. Angry Mood can deal more damage on Sad because Sad have more defense and Angry have more damage, but less damage. They have more damage, but less damage. I think I get what you're saying, though. And then I'll Converge. And I'll play 1 more minion sacrifice just to get it out of there. We Venerate here. I think we Astral Pulse. Minion block. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to do that. Because I'm going to Sovereign Blade into a summon 4th, and he's stunned, and I get to keep my Sovereign Blade. Glow me. I'll go ahead and play the Minion Sacrifice just to get it out of here. I'm gonna Sovereign Blade again. And I probably should have Falling Starred first, but hold that. I'll get you in a second, brother. You wait right there. Hold that. And then we venerate into Astral Pulse, and we get him. We got out of that without too much issue, and we got a pair, which means we got all the max HP back that we lost earlier. Choose 2 cards in your draw pile to transform into minion strikes. Deal 7 damage, draw a card, exhaust. That's cool. I don't know how much I love it, though. I think I prefer I Am Invincible. Because I am invincible. The thing that bugs me isn't the game because I couldn't beat it. It is the price I paid $20 for it. Just shapes and beats... Wait, what? Oh, that's probably... Okay, that's not really... Yeah, I mean, like, it definitely sucks if you, like, paid for a game and then couldn't beat it. I can see that. So if I... No, I don't want a Sovereign Blade right now. I'm pretty sure I just want a Falling Star, I Am Invincible, and a Strike on top. Like, I can definitely see that. Smack the shit out of this guy. And then I'll Converge for next turn. Why, yes, I will only draw 1 card. We guards. Honestly, all these. And venerate me. What does I Am Invincible do? It is a 9 block, 1 cost, but if this is on the top of your draw pile at the end of your turn, it automatically plays. Thank you for the hydrate. Black Hole, whenever you spend or gain stars, deal 3 damage to all enemies. That's a pretty good one. I like that. We are very AoE coded this game. I think I'll just take that 3 or 6 rather. Just blast this guy a couple times. Ah! I love the gif when Hydrate comes up. I tried to pick a good one, yeah. Yeah, fuck him up. And by playing Particle Wall here, I deal damage. And I don't really want to crash land at this point, since it'll only do 8. Reminds you of your pet back home? What kind of cat you got? See, every now and then you just randomly get 9 block. It's good to know the Regent has their own Feel No Pain. Yeah, kinda, huh? Sure, I'll play that one. Huh. Lethal. Playing block for lethal. Oh, I love Candelabra. At the start of your second turn, gain 2 energy. Love that. I found him on the street and he's fully black. Is he like a big dude? Lithe cat? Fluffy? Comet. Deal 33 damage, apply 3 weak, 3 vulnerable. But literally, I do not have the stars to play those cards. I just don't. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. This is good, right? This goes with I Am Invincible, right? I play that. I put I Am Invincible on top of the draw. It plays itself at the end of the turn, so this is a 1 costs 15 block card. He is huge, but not fluffy, just heavy. I'm just chonky. Okay. Gold axe. I would love to have bought the bellows, but I'm a little poor. If you play 5 or more cards in a turn, draw 1 card at the start of your next turn, this goes pretty nuts, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is nice scaling. It's especially good scaling on characters that play more cards than I do. I don't play enough for it to be legit. Alright, let's go with a final strike removal. We are out of strikes. Actually, I have 2 cats, but the gypsy is the first one. Oh, these guys again. Haven't you guys learned your lesson? Alright, we are going to... I think we're going to play guards. And just scrap the ones that I know I'm not going to use. These 3. And then block whatever I need to full block 1 card. Sounds good. There's I Am Invincible. There's Astral Pulse. So we play I Am Invincible. We play Cosmic Indifference to put I Am Invincible on top. We Venerate. We Astral Pulse. We Convergence. We block again, and we full block. The most deck builder-like game might be Peglin. This is the most deck builder-like game. This is the original one. I mean, as far as like deck builder roguelikes are concerned, this is the big one. I mean, Slay the Spire 1, but oh, that you've played before. Okay, that makes sense. Peglin, I haven't played yet, but I've seen a lot of gameplay of it. Hey DJ, when I clipped you about Caught in 4K, were you collabing with Golgi and Turtle, or is it because they saw the clip? Wait, sorry? Also, thank you for the hydrate. Perish. I've actually changed my mind on this card now that I have ways to deal with things. Crash Landing is actually very good because it's to all enemies. It can definitely be shit if you need something else, though. Photon Cut. Deal damage, draw a card, put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Another I Am Invincible synergy, and importantly, it doesn't cost me my stars that are very limited right now. Peglin is pretty fun, but can get extremely frustrating. That, I think I'd probably agree with. So I need something that upgrades and costs less energy or something like that. Draw 2 cards! Shit. That's the one I'm upgrading. It showed me you collabed with Golgi and Turtle, but you were playing Balala that day. You don't collab in Balala, so why collab? I don't think I was collabing with them at the time. I don't know why I would say that. Because if I wasn't, I wasn't. I didn't like choose to do that or anything, no. Yeah, because there's luck involved in Peglin. There's luck involved in a lot of these games. It's a matter of how you can manipulate that luck. That's really what it comes down, like, genuinely. Okay, so I would play black... Oh, wait. I have T-set. Yes, I can play it anyways. Yes. We Crash Landing. We Guards. All of the debris into minion sacrifices. We now have 1 billion block cards. And we summon to end it. Yes. If this is in your hand at the end of your turn, you'll lose 6 HP. Understood. I can turn those into minion sacrifices, though. We'll take 3. We draw 2 extra cards because I played 5. Let me see what the skill potion has for me. Block and then next turn block. Yeah, I'll take that. Block and then next turn block. Glow. Convergence. Cosmic Indifference. Photon Cut. All decent options. Let me Photon Cut. The I Am Invincible on top. We'll Venerate. And I'll pass on the Astral Pulse. We have 6 energy here. I could technically decisions and see what I draw. But I'm concerned... Well, I know what I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw I Am Invincible, and I don't need to do that. I'll save my stars. We're full blocking. We're good. Get 4 block. Turns out I didn't need it, but womp womp. Alright, so we could Crash Landing, or we could Sovereign Blade Summon forth, which I'm not against. So we could Sovereign Blade Summon forth, right? And then we've got our Sovereign Blade, but with more damage. He is intangible this turn. I toss the Beacon, I toss the 2 minion sacrifices. We go next. There's no reason to hit him when he's intangible. Obviously I'm going to toss the Beacon, and then I'm probably just going to slap him with the Sovereign Blade, to be honest. Not really much else to do there. Okay, hit me with the decisions. I would like to play... I Am Invincible. No, I would like to play Venerate 3 times. Boom, 9 stars. Now you can hold that Astral Pulse. I'll play the I Am Invincible. I'll play the Defend. And we'll toss 1 more minion sacrifice in there. Guards is Exhaust. I remember this now. I may have lethal here. It's close. It's not quite lethal. I'll minion sacrifice. And I'll do the Photon Cut. Toss the Beacon so I don't lose quite as much HP into the Crash Landing. We keep the Sovereign Blade, so I don't give a shit how much, like, garbage I just threw in my deck. Does not matter. Die. After that, I started playing Clover Pit. Yeah, because Clover Pit has no luck whatsoever as you pull the slot machine. Void Form. End your turn. The first 2 cards you play each turn are free. That's... wow. So you spend 3 energy and you end your turn on the spot. But every single turn from then on, the first 2 cards you play every turn are free. There's no way that's not cracked, right? Like, I can just play it as my last card on a turn. You may sacrifice card rewards to Pale. Every 2 sacrifices, obtain a relic. At the start of your turn, draw an additional card. Add 2 Relax to your deck. I don't really like Relax. It has some synergy with the card that I just took, right? Because instead of 3 cost, it's free. Which is nice. I give an Apollo cheese from Heart for not pulling up for a decade and not making you hydrate. It's a miracle you're still alive. Don't worry, there were a couple other people holding down the fort. They were making me hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. How's it going? I think I think I kind of like the relics. I do like drawing additional cards, though. This does have some innate synergy with things like guards and Crash Landing. So it's not like I'm against drawing additional cards every turn. Pulling the lever on the slot machine is engaging. I might have a gambling addiction, not IRL. Rude. Nice pipes. Where'd you get them? DJ McHydrate. I mean, honestly, all of these are good. These are all good because, like, at this point, I'm not likely to take a ton of card rewards, right? So Pale's Wing is good. But drawing additional cards, at some point, I hate this. Have you come around to them? Which should I take, do you guys think? Which do you... I want to hear what y'all think about this. So my arguments for each are Relax is good because we took Void Form, right? So first two cards you play each turn are free. So things like Relax are really good. Pale's Wing is good because I'm probably going to take less card rewards from now on. So you can get some more relics. And Pale's Blood is good because who doesn't like drawing more cards? I have tomorrow off, and I might be going to the Ren Fair Saturday. Ooh. Pale's Blood, maybe? We've got one for Wing, one for Pale's Blood. Pale's Wing is better? Okay, we've got two on Pale's Wing. I'll take Pale's Wing. We've got a shop here, but I don't have enough money to really make use of it. At least not a lot of use of it. I'm kind of looking for, like, one of these shops. Alright, so we've got a 3 elite combat left side, but we can't hit the shop. We've got a 2 elite combat right side, but there's lots of question marks and a couple of campfires for upgrades. And I'm kind of more interested in taking combats so I can get more relics, right? And of course, the one stream I pull up to is a game I don't know shit about. Well, you best learn. Let me start with a glow. Go with a crash landing into that. We'll go with a pale blue dot, which probably won't work retroactively, unfortunately, but I will go ahead and block with particle wall and toss my hand away. So does this reset here? Photon cut. Falling Star is lethal on one of the people attacking me, which I think is probably a valid use of my energy. I'll toss away Astral Pulse. I will Venerate into Void Form. First two cards I play each turn are free. You deadass look like V2, kind of? Wait, what? With that, this. Okay, I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, what the fuck did I do to you? Alright, we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this. We will put... Actually, I don't need to block more than that. Let's just put something good on top. Crash Landing. And then we'll Astral Pulse. And a little bit of defend. Never hurt anyone. Weak. Stinky. Perish. No skill potion room. Toss the speed potion in the skill. Sack that. Get it out of here. I also thought he said that to you. Like, damn. What did I do? Stack for sure, yes. Yes, indeed. I could lose 14 HP for the chosen cheese. Cheese. And that is not a card reward, so I could not have sacrificed those. I would have had to have taken 2. Alrighty. Pale blue dot. Glow. Particle wall. Photon cut, the void form on top. And I think I will actually particle wall again so that I have played 5 cards this turn. Look at that. It is retroactive. Alright, so I will void form this turn most likely, unless I somehow have lethal. Which, there's a world where I do. Crash Landing plus Sovereign Blade isn't really there, though. Alright, while I have all of these cards in my hand, go ahead and hold this Crash Landing, and then I will void form. I end my turn. But now I have lots of free cards. Falling Star. Sovereign Blade. Black Hole, Venerate, Debris. I'm so fucking bored. What are you bored by? This sounds like Curly Toes Rock. Yeah, for sure. I actually wouldn't be surprised if this is on, like, the same album or something. It genuinely sounds like Curly Toes, but rock. It is better than Curly Toes for sure. It doesn't sound bad. Okay, the Yabba Dabba Doo is a little bit interesting. Ah, gotcha, bitch. I've got no shit to do and no game to play. I'm sure you can find a game to play. I need to build a huge moss farm in Minecraft for profits? What? Who you selling them to? There you go. You could go be like him. Go be a capitalist in Minecraft. Ooh, the Kusarigama. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. Alright, do I want the extra card draw? Yes. Get in there. Oh, you're actually getting real money from it? God damn. Or do I want 135 bucks? I could also have 135 bucks. How's it going, Nushi? But 135 bucks is a lot of bucks. That's a lot of dollary dues. Hold on, I got you. Moobot's fucking with you. I know how it is. What's up? Okay, this is the guy that gives us free energy, but he hits like a goddamn truck. Alright, let's see what skill potions you got for me. Guards! Guards! I don't really want to transform a lot of these cards, though. Let me get the Gather Light. That'll have to do. Pale Blue Dot, Black Hole. And, let's put a, now actually, I definitely want that Venerate on top still, I think. No. We can summon Forth instead. We'll summon Forth. And I'll Venerate here. It's literally because Nushi uses YouTube music links. If you use a normal YouTube link, it would work. Well, to be fair, it said it was the wrong category, right? Not that it was... DJ, give me your wisdom and recommend me a free game. Ooh, a free game. Free games. Hold on. I feel like I've played some pretty decent free games. I'm trying to remember what, like, yeah, what genres do you like is actually a good question. Mostly action or the opposite. Muck. Muck is actually a pretty good free game. Muck is a fun one. It's a hard game, but it's a fun free one. You could get into Apex Legends. Don't do that. Do I count Repo as a scary game? I mean, kinda. Okay, we summon Forth. I think if I Sovereign Blade, he'll give me the energy back so I can Void Form, but then he's just absolutely blasting me wide open. But I can Particle Wall. And those cost 0 energy. And then we end our turn. We full block, and from now on, we have a bunch of free stuff every turn. Oh! Jesus, I didn't realize that. Free to play means free star cost? Oh, that's not okay. That is... Something's getting nerfed. Zenless Zone 0. Oh yeah, you could get into a gacha game of one kind or another. Those are always free. And as long as you're not, easily prodded into paying money for things, in my case it's because I have no money to spend on things, They're fun. I mean, it's a lot of free content. Oh, DJ, did you plan on playing Repo? Possibly. I mean, I've played it plenty. I own it. Arknight's Enfield? Yeah, that's a good one too. Didn't let me say you should get into Apex. Yeah, Repo really is a good game. Nikkei, okay, maybe not that one. Alright, we're gonna start with a falling star. And then we're going to decisions. And then we're going to play Venerate 3 times for 1,000,000,000 stars. And then we're going to play I Am Invincible into Cosmic Indifference. And we're going to put I Am Invincible on top. And then we're going to summon forth. And that'll be our turn after we Astral Pulse this nerd. And Convergence. You get some extra block. Easy full block. We maintained our hand, so we get a full set of cards. We play Crash Landing for free. It only adds 1 debris because we have a full hand. We play Sovereign Blade for free. And then we don't have our Summon Forth on us, but we could probably draw into it with a Glow. There's our Summon Forth. We Summon Forth again. I'll Photon Cut, and I will put I Am Invincible on top. I will Sovereign Blade. I don't actually want to retain my hand this turn. Toss everything. I love Nikkei. There's nothing wrong with Nikkei, but let's be real, it's a Gooner game. That's like like that's the fan service cranked up a lot on that one. If that's what you're into, go for it. I'm remiss to recommend that to people I don't know. No, okay, so if we're gonna compare it to games like Brown, but like get real with the, come on. We're gonna sit here and be like, no, DK is fine, guys. Nothing wrong with DK. Get the fuck out of here, weird triangle. Ooh, particle wall upgrade. Love that for me. The end of combat gain 30 gold. What a silly fucking card. You know, give me the money. Yeah, exactly, Jordan. Hello, Pa. How's it going? Actually, I could probably stand to rest at this particular one. Stonks will rise. Hand of greed, but a power. Yeah, exactly. And rare. Alright, royalties. Crash landing. Void form. I take 3 damage. And I will... Guards! The toxics. So now I've turned your damage into block. Fool! And then I will venerate. And I will... Blah! And then I will... Blah! And then I'll put that on top like... Blah! Weak. And then we will... What will we do? We will... Falling Star. Decisions. I would like to play... Cosmic Indifference 3 times in a row. So I can put Crash Landing on top. I can put Summon Forth on top. And I can put Astral Pulse on top. I hear the bings and blangs and blooms. Give me a second. How many hydrates we got here? How's it going, Patriot? Is Hand of Greed even in this game, or was it too powerful in the first game? I haven't seen it yet, but it might be in here. This bug is a Hollow Knight reference, is it? Possibly. There are a lot of references in this game. Alright, we've got 2 hydrates. I did one just now, but I saw the second one. There's that second hydrate. Num 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 num. Snooze those ads, because fuck those ads. Okay, cool. And then I crash land on his head. I can't. Triple my block. That actually feels like the kind of thing that might be helpful at some point in the future. And we're going to sacrifice. And we're going to get a potion belt. That would have been nice before the previous combat. Hello, friends. Can I help you? It seems like I can help them. Let me draw 3 cards, actually. This feels like a good time for that. Photon cut the I am invincible on top to get that. Seems like a good choice. Okay. And then I'm going to take 13 right now. I don't really have a way of dealing with that without just playing guards as my other card this turn. Suppose that's fine, though. There's realistically no reason to use Void Form. Toss these. Keep the others. Play a minion sacrifice. And another minion sacrifice. And now we're full blocking, and we're all good. Bro, what? Oh, did it decide it didn't like you for that one? Ah, there's my crash landing. Hold this! Should I have retained my hand? Probably not. Oh, it doesn't retain the statuses. That's kind of them, I think. Wait. No, it probably still does. Play you. And I'll be good with that. Kind of hope I draw guards, but probably don't. That'll do, though. That'll do nicely. Put you on top. Block. Block. Play a couple debris, because why not? Oh, it's this fucko. I really hate those Nectar guys. They give themselves 15 strength. Ha! Deal 11 damage, gain 2 stars, put this card on top of your draw pile. No thanks. What do we win? Pantograph. Huge. Apparently I requested too many songs. Yeah, there's a bunch in the playlist. You'll have to let 1 or 2 play out before you can play more. Will you encounter B-Man? I hope not. Well, actually, you know what? I probably do alright against B-Man. You know what? Void Form me. Happens to the best of us. I got 500 bucks. We're going to the store. Chemical X is worthless. Cloak Clasp is nice. See, like, this is a JoJo's reference. This is a motherfucking JoJo's reference right here. If there's, like, way too many song requests coming in at once, the bot will just freak out for a little while. Whenever you create a card, gain 3 block. Nah. Deal 5 damage, forge 5, forge an additional 5 for every other time you've hit the enemy this turn. No, I don't hit enough for that to be worth it. I do like a Cloak Clasp, though. And then we remove my last non-upgraded Defend. We have successfully removed almost everything from our initial deck. Ah, these fuckers. Glow. Let's do... I could Particle Wall twice to full block. And then Void Form with a Photon Cut or something. And then we Photon Cut back guy, I guess. And we'll put What do we want to put on top? We'll put the Cosmic Indifference on top. And then we Void Form. Fucking robotic looking software. Alrighty, you weakened me. That's very rude of you, actually. Like, super rude. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Let me get this. Bolas? Nah, give me that ultimate strike. Hold that. Hold that. I will Pale Blue Dot. I will Convergence. I will remove some of the damage we're taking. I haven't actually drawn into I Am Invincible yet, which is really rough. Because it means I'm going to take some damage here. A little bit less, but still, some damage. And lethal. Sorry. Lethal. Lizard Tail, hell yes. Whenever you would die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead. Works once. Yeah, the bot doesn't like me anymore. It's freaked out on y'all? OMG, not this song, please obliterate it. Sorry, too late. It's already here. Just remember that you guys are the ones that are doing this. You guys requested this song. Add 3 random attacks into your draw pile. They're free to play this combat. I don't really like Metamorphosis. That being said, I don't actually know if I want to remove any cards. Like, I guess Falling Star is fine to remove here. I kind of like most of my shit. I suppose a Falling Star is okay to remove, though. I feel kawaii right now. Yeah, I'll lose 9 to remove Falling Star. It's weird to remove that card, but... And I have Pantograph and Lizard Tail, so I'm still gonna Smith here. I can gain 35 gold instead of 30. Ooh. Draw 5 cards. Or I could get the extra little star here, which might be the better choice. Hello, friends. We got that early crash landing. I actually like that. We have a guards here as well. Alright, below me, I would like to crash landing. I would like to astral pulse. I would like to black hole. I might want to I Am Invincible instead, or photon cut. But I definitely want a guards. No, I can still black hole because I can just play however many minion sacrifices I need. Right. Alright, so we have a void form if we want it. I think I venerate. I summon forth. I particle wall twice. Full blocking, and then I void form. Alright. So now we get 3 free cards every turn. Royalties. Pale Blue Dot. And then decisions. So I will play Convergence 3 times. Which does allow me to retain my hand for 3 turns and give me 3 extra energy and 3 extra stars next turn. And then I will, Sovereign Blade this guy. Yes, that is how it's pronounced. Don't at me. Put you on top. And I will full block. Cool boss design. I love this boss. And then this man's gonna fire a rocket fist at me. Okay, you're hitting me for 49 until I turn around anyways. All right. If that's the case, we turn around, we slash him, we summon forth, we slash him. That was all free. We glow. We're pretty full up right now, so I don't mind a crash landing. Venerate. Minion. Particle Wall. Astral Pulse. We've got 21 block here. This will bring us up to 27. I would like to put, oh, hey, I'm Invincible was already there. Nice, full block. The Bands is now in Linkin Park, Emily Armstrong. Yeah, wait, what about her? Oh, this is her? This is now the lead singer of Linkin Park? I see. I can see it. Alright, we Sovereign Blade here. I would like to put I Am Invincible back on top for the block. I will Venerate. I will Glow. I don't know why I glowed, because I didn't want to draw I Am Invincible. That defeats the purpose of the card. But thankfully we have so many stars that I can just kind of play Particle Wall at will. And then my Cloak Clasp will cover the rest of the block. Okay. I will be doing a Crash Landing into an Astral Pulse. You have 85 blocks, so I probably shouldn't be trying to kill you right now. But I mean, like, it's free, right? I could actually break his block if I really want to. I Am Invincible, we Cosmic Indifference, the Summon forth. And once again, we will full block. Alright. We Sovereign Blade. We Summon forth. We Sovereign Blade. Easy. I don't even know if we took damage. I don't think we did. Forge 7, Sovereign Blade now deals damage to all enemies. Okay. And the Smith. Oh. Oh, hey, Will. Gain energy at the start of each turn. No, you don't fucking touch my hand. You get the fuck out of here. Rude. Add 2 random curses and 3 wishes to your deck. At the start of each combat, add 1 of 5 random cards into your hand. The Choices Paradox is kind of... I don't like these kind of things because it feels like it slows down the flow of combat. Yes, the Smith is Forge 30, and it upgrades to Forge 40. It's quite nuts. Alright, we've got Elite, 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 Elite. So the 3 Elite path is over to the right, but we cannot take 3 Elites and hit a shop late. So I'm much more inclined to go the 2 Elite plus a late shop path over here. I guess I could hit an early shop and do 3 Elites, but that feels a little bit wasteful. I'd like to hit a lot of combats. I feel strong. I want potions, and I can sacrifice card rewards that way. Sure, monologue me. You sly dog, you caught me monologuing. No way 30, 40 upgraded is acceptable. Well, the idea is that I think the blade is, like, hard to play. What does monologue do? Every time you play a card during that turn, you gain a strength. It's not actually in my deck. It's over here. Yeah, whenever you play a card this turn, gain a strength this turn. Okay. Surprising lack of block. Might actually need to guards here. I'd rather not take damage from this fight, you know what I mean? There's really no reason to take damage from this fight. I don't need to play my strongest shit against Joe Schmo and his friend here. Okay. And I'll still block for most of that. Oh, he's charging his laser. Tell you what, brother. Hold this. And, I'll go ahead and block. And Sovereign Blade. And then I will block the rest with Cloak Clasp. And you will go... and do nothing. And then I will summon forth, and I will smite thee. Upgraded... 3 upgraded colorless cards into your hand. Oh, that's kind of cool. There's a world where one of those is like apotheosis. Hello, Faceless Angel. Thank you for the bit. Hey, Soup, mind moving your camera and chat to the left instead? Oh, yeah, that's my bad. Sometimes I forget because I have to move it back and forth for Balatro. Where's my chat? There you are. Zoop. There, how's that? Thank you for letting me know. Does Particle Wall retain whenever you play it? Yes. Gain 2 strength, all enemies lose 1 strength. That's really good against certain enemies. It's not, like, insane in my deck, though, so I'm gonna sacrifice it. Gamba Chip. I mean, that's obviously better. Ugh, these fuckos. I would like a Big Bang, please. And then I would like to replace you, you, and you. And honestly, you as well. Biggest Bangus. And then, you know what? Smith it up. And smite the non-believer. So Glow is actually smart. I don't need to play anything because it makes me net +1. I full block now, right? Like, excellent. I really don't want to take any damage from these guys if I can help it. Crash Landing. I am invincible into defend is 17 plus 8 more. 28. That does full block. And I think I can play this as well. Yes. Exactly full block. Whenever you spend or gain... deal that now. I need to make sure to smite one of these guys. Crash landing works. There we go. Money. Sacrifice. Next. 6/7, 6/7. 7 stars goes hard. It's retained, so I can kind of just hang on to it until after I get my combo up and running. Alright, don't need the Smith this turn. Probably don't need Venerate or this either. Toss those 3. There's my Void form. I'd prefer not to take 6 damage, but I guess I'm only taking 1, actually, so whatever. Alright. Nuclear option. Send more. You fucking killed them. Why are they coming back? This particular fight, they spawn like 3 in a row or something like that. Alright, I would like royalties, and I would like decisions, please. And then I would like to play... I'd like to play I Am Invincible 3 times. And then I would like to crash land on their asses. Convergence, Cosmic Indifference, the crash landing back on top. And I'll play that for the fuck of it. Debris? You mean block cards? Teehee. This run's really playing itself, it feels like. Black Hole. Summon Forth. Sovereign Blade. Glow. Particle Wall. Photon Cut. Damn, that sucks, Bob. Royal Gamble goes hard, especially if I can 3 times play it, right? I like a Royal Gamble. It also exhausts. Guards! Guards! Sir, that's a pile of rocks! Guards! I'm pretty sure I'm always taking Big Bang if you're gonna offer it to me. Alright, let's toss... You, since they're not attacking you. No, I like Astral Pulse, actually. Toss the Smith, probably. So I can crash landing Astral Pulse to do like half of all of their damage. And then I can like Sovereign Blade someone as well. And then summon Forth to get it back. Game's too easy, bro. Get the fuck out of here with the discombobulate ass. Venerate. Cosmic Indifference could probably help me full block. Obviously, I'm just gonna smite this. Well, actually, that's 1 damage shy. I could Photon Cut, though. We got 5 energy. Cosmic Indifference, the I Am Invincible. I probably should have Photon Cut first, actually. Would have allowed me to actually draw a card that was relevant. Guess I have 2 extra energy. Just trying to decide what my best course of action to kill these guys would be. Yeah, put it back on top. Fuck it. What is this gonna give to me? Fasten. Discovery. Thinking ahead. Thinking ahead. Put the fasten on. No, still put the invincible on top. It's fine. Discovery. I can add 3 more colorless cards to my hand. This is 0 cost, so give me the Kingly Kick, and we'll insta-kill him. We'll overkill him, and we'll full block with the Cloak Clasp and the I Am Invincible. Hello, Rex! Is that the Defect's long-lost brother? It actually very well might be. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that is the lore. Alright, we Particle Wall. We're full blocking now. We Royalties. And, doesn't really matter what else I play. There's no damage in there. I Kingly Kick you in the head. Radiate. Deal 4 damage to all enemies for each star gained this turn. No, that's not it. That's not it. No need to make this deck more difficult to play. Just give me the mummified hand, which is nuts. Ooh, Rex with the Usurp of the Lazy Turtle's Grand Poobah. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Ah! It's a quiet coup. I don't know if he's even here right now. Alright, I'm going to level up the Smith. Who is the elite of choice? Ah, this fucko. I'm not a big fan of this guy. Let me see a... Let me see a Refine Blade. Choose any number of cards to replace. I think I'm replacing Decisions, and Crash Landing for now. And maybe Guards as well, since I have Particle Wall here in my hand. Right, I Pale Blue Dot, I Black Hole, I Summon Forth, those are all givens. I Cosmic Indifference, the Summon Forth. We Refine Blade, then we Particle Wall, and that is more or less full block. It's not quite, but close enough. You can't win them all, right? We have 6 energy. We do have Void Form on our person here. I am interested in playing it, of course. This is an elite. But I would also like to block, if at all possible. Summon Forth. Royalties. I Am Invincible. And fuck it, give me the energy pot. We'll defend. We'll get a convergence in here. Now we Void Form. Oh, right, that is only that turn. Oh, it went back down to 0 because we get to play 3 free cards. Yep. But I'm okay. New Limbus update and doing some Uma runs. My Uma runs have been ass these last couple days. What's with the Nighthawk songs? You're gonna have to ask Eva. It's basically on constant play. The Smith is now free, so obviously I'm playing that. And I will be playing the Royal Gamble for free as well, which means instead of gaining 4, I gain 9. And then, I don't know, hold this. There's my I Am Invincible, it's a shame. Alright, you're still Retain. Guards! Guards! Is probably something I'm actually going to want to play. Alright, toss you on top. I guess I drew Particle Wall. I don't need guards anymore. Alright, we Crash Land. We Decisions. And then I would like to play Summon Forth 3 times. For a cool 72 damage. And, damn, I actually don't have any other defense. Well, we're going to have to do this the hard way then. I kill you with a Particle Wall. Oh, I love a good Forge build. I don't even need that Forge 4. Sack me. What? Huh. At the start of boss combats, upgrade 3 random cards in your draw pile for the rest of combat. That's nice. I like that. A little boost, a little boost. Oh, this fucko. I'll be taking 7 stars, I think. Yeah, 7 stars for sure. Replace you. Pale blue dot. Yeah, I think this is a setup turn for sure. Pale blue dot, venerate, summon 4th. We maintain 7 stars Sovereign Blade. This guy sends in the Goon Squad. Royal Gamble. Probably should have Black Hold first, actually. But that's fine. Hold this. Good times. Of course, I Am Invincible was on top. Why wouldn't it be? Hold that. I'll take 9. Sorry, 6. Crash land them. Jarvis, crash land these guys. Alrighty, venerate. And Astral Pulse, and throw one of the debris. Well, there's my summon 4th. There's not going to be any enemies for you to do anything with. Thanks. I might be hallucinating, but I remember the Cloak class being a Watcher exclusive relic in the first game. I actually don't know the answer to that. It might have been. That wouldn't surprise me. An Astral Pulse Plus. No. Give me a relic. Vajra. Definitely worth more than that. Now, do I take this elite or do I take a shop? I have $540. I'm taking a shop. Which means I'm taking a campfire. And then I'm smithing. It's a little late to be smithing royalties. In fact, I might even remove royalties. I'm going to smith. Decisions for 2 extra draws. 2 sacrifices were not worth it for Vajra. I'm pretty sure they were, considering that taking those cards is arguably making my deck worse. Like, having an option other than skip for taking cards is really good, like 95% of the time. There's a reason Singing Bowl was so good in the first game, because it was like, do I take a card that might make my deck a little better, or do I skip, was the first option. And now it's, do I take a card that may make my deck a little better, or do I get +2 max HP, which is just, like, obviously the correct answer. You know what I mean? In this case, it's, oh, you're gonna give me a relic every 2 times I skip? Sign me up, right? Like, at the end of combat, upgrade all card rewards if you took no damage. Now, that's just cool. I like that. This needs a buff. This is fucking awful. This relic it blows chunks, man. If you didn't play any attacks during your turn, gain 4 block, that's gotta be one of the worst in the game. This is like the boot. Like, what is this shit? Pendib. It's worse Oriental Fan. Yeah, exactly. No, you don't understand. It's better in that weird edge case where you play no attacks, but you also play less than 3 skills in a given turn. Oriental Fan is attacks. It is just worse Oriental Fan. Holy shit. I might genuinely remove royalties since we're so close to the final boss here. I made a little bit of money out of having royalties in my deck. Let me get a duplicator, probably. And I'm ready for a boss here pretty soon. Ugh. I don't like these guys. These guys kind of fucked me up in the past. At the start of your turn, gain 2 stars? Yeah. Okay. Venerate, Genesis, Black Hole, Astral Pulse, Photon. Put that back on top. I don't want that just yet. You still have a Defend Plus? Yeah, I figured I'd keep it because a Defend Plus is at least kind of okay. Alright, Void Form's great, obviously. Over the Smith, I think I'm actually going to Pale Blue Dot. And then I think I'm going to... Do I Crash Landing? Oh, dude. Mummified Hand makes the star cost free too? Damn. That's not okay. That is not okay at all. Oh, man. Begone, thought! Good night. Enemy loses 9 HP at the end of each of its turns. Also a really good potion. Sacrifice me. Go to the elite. I'm back in cameras in a different place. Indeed, someone suggested that, and they were correct in that suggestion. Give me that Genesis again. Choose any number of cards to replace. Cosmic Indifference, Guards, and probably the Smith as well, if I had to guess. So I only have 3 energy. Crash Landing is a good play, but then I can't Void Form. But if I Void Form, I'm just taking it on the chin here. Void Form's too good, though. I mean, there's not even any block. Like, I'll take 15 minus 5. I'll take 10. That's fine for an elite. I'm really concerned about that Hex, so it needs to get the fuck out of my face, is what it needs to do. Alright, we Black Hole, we Genesis, we Royal Gamble for free, we Astral Pulse, we Converge, we Particle Wall? Okay, good. I was about to say, damn, that would be nuts. But, obviously the Particle Wall will exhaust, regardless of what I do, since it always comes back to my hand and it's ethereal. You guys can hold this, though. Hey, you got it back. This is not my favorite hand. Pale Blue Dot. Put card from it. That's fine. Defend. And then I would like to Photon Cut you. Toss you back on top. And then maybe don't play Glow? No, I need to play Glow. Those work. And then you're hitting like trucks, so I'm gonna go ahead and triple my block so you do nothing. And I would like to Will Smith this shit. And then I would like to Crash Landing. I would like to Astral Pulse. I would like to Sovereign Blade you. And then, summon forth. And everything will exhaust, but I only take 1 damage. And I'm sure I have damage in here. There he goes. None of that, sack. We got a Lantern, we got a Gorget, or a Gorget, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. What does Black Hole do? Black Hole says that every time I gain or lose stars, I deal 3 damage to all enemies. And I'm going to heal 25 at the start of this boss combat because, again, I have Pantograph. So this is another just Smith angle. I could make it 4 damage to all enemies, or I could upgrade Crash Landing. What's our boss? The Queen? Okay, so there are 2 people to hit. That's probably worth doing. Yeah, give me the crash landing upgrade. That is not the same as the Feel No Pain card. Retain, increase the cost of Sovereign Blade by 1, but it hits an additional time. I mean, yeah. All right, we're gonna go for broke on this one. I'm really looking for the early whatchamacallit, void form. Of course, we did not get it, regardless. I'm gonna throw this at her. She just takes 9 damage. Do not at me. Choose a skill in your hand and play it 3 times. I'm doing this to draw the other cards, genuinely. Play the Summon Forth thrice. Alright. And now I want to play the Void form, so I need to play a different couple of cards. And I would like to put the Smith on top of my deck. Converge me? No, I can't converge me. Just Void form me and end my turn. I'm full blocking anyways. So damn the collector transition I'm so happy for. This is the Queen. Excuse you. Alright, so we play Sword Sage. We play the Smith. Oogity boogity boo. Your face now looks like glue. Where'd you go? Alright, let's go Black Hole. We can't play the other 2 this turn, but I can play guards to toss you and you. No, I want to keep you just in case. We'll toss you 2. I'd like to Summon Forth. Block, block. Smite thee, knave. And take a little bit of damage. The Smith is back. I would rather not crash landing this turn, actually. Why is it always I am invincible on top? Fuck out of here. Weak. Yes, I would like to summon forth. Begone! She does look like the... I wouldn't be surprised if the collector is like her direct report or something. Did anyone play Tunic in here? I'm thinking of buying it. Someone has recommended it to me in the past. I don't think it was you. Maybe it was, but I feel like it's been on my list for longer than that. So maybe someone in here has played it, but I don't know if they're here today. Damn, we fucked that guy over. Holy. Well, I lost. What'd you lose? I guess you're playing Balatro? So we got a new Epoch. We got a few new ones. Ooh. Alright, what do you got? Elsewhere. Question mark. This is another placeholder. Ooh, new locations? Okay, I'm looking forward to that. His Majesty attempted to make friends, literally. They're quite sturdy and decent at following instructions. They're terrible at chess and enjoy pop music. The minions were swiftly demoted from friend to minion. Is that guy... they gave that minion a fat dumpy. Hell yeah. Be gone. Deal 4 damage. Choose a card in your hand to transform into a minion dive bomb. Cool. That doesn't seem very good. 4 damage. And this is also a 13 damage, but it's a 1 cost, so it's 2 cost for 17. That's worse than an upgraded strike. Whenever you play a colorless card, gain a strength. Permanently. That's pretty good. Deal 5 damage for +3 for each card you created this combat. Understood. I'm gonna buy it anyways with Ghost of Tsushima on the side. Ghost of Tsushima I know is good. I know that one's good. What is DSM? In what context? Little king, you brim with mightiness like I. Tanks is immediately taken with the regent's regal confidence. Dominate the Spire, crush them all. He's slowly turning into Arnold Schwarzenegger. He bellows, hurling a strange scepter towards him. This will let you fight on even ground. Heavenly Drill. Deal 8 damage X times double X if it's 4 or more. Now that's cool. Score is equal to quantity chips plus quantity mult X quantity 1 plus log 10 quantity chips. What the fuck? That feels like that's the wrong number of parentheses. That can't be the right. There's no closing parentheses on most of those. Nah, that's fake. Okay, what do we play next? The next character of choice. Necrobinder. Necrobinder, you say? Any other guesses? Any other choices? I gotta got the classes early tomorrow and I need to sleep, so see you later. I will see you around, Kim. Thanks for stopping by. No other choices? Alright, Necrobinder it is. Max HP plus 11, remove 2 cards, take some damage. I do like removing cards. It worked well for us last time. No reason to stop now. Okay, let's not hit an early shop. That's kind of stinky. Elite. This one in place of a campfire, so I don't love that one. Elite. This one's got a late shop. We could go zippity zoopity like this. Hit the shop. There's a lot of combats there, but hopefully we'll be in a decent position by then. We can also just go this way instead, right? Because there's this shop. I kind of like that one. Middling shop. Asti is such a silly goober. Asti, why are you such a goober? Oh, I can't help but notice that Asti does not get smaller. Foolish! Yeah! And I'll block so you take a little less damage there, Asti. Fist him. Fear, defy, so. Realistically, I think fear is the best. We fear him, or I guess he fears us. We don't want to take damage if we can help it. I was considering just putting him on blast there, but nah. Okay, now he's Angie. Hold that. Hold that. Bodyguard. Unleash. Very nice. I would absolutely play Necrobinder purely for Asti. You have found your main. So we could do Doom. This is an option here. Whenever you draw an ethereal card, draw a card. Ooh, that feels good. With things like Fear being ethereal. Lose 2 strength, gain an energy at the start of each turn. This also goes rather hard. Like, yeah, losing strength sucks, but technically Asti doesn't lose the strength, so it's just free energy if Asti's attacking, right? You gotta be careful with it early, though, when you don't have a ton of Asti cards. Clumsy for a random relic, or 6 HP for 60 gold. Be the random relic. We'll take a Mercury Hourglass. I like that. It adds up. See? Look at that. No damage taken. So now I can unleash Asti and still do the 7, right? Now this nerd dies. Tick-tock. Bodyguard, strike, slimed. Fear. Mercury Hourglass, my beloved. If Asti is alive, he deals 9 damage to all enemies, and you gain 9 block. Then Asti dies. I don't like that very much. Well, it's good if you're not doing Asti, right? Like if you're just, if he's just like a 3 health guy that you keep throwing out there, get in the way. Bone Shards is nice. That's nice. That is good. That is good return. 9 damage to all enemies, 9 block. That's good. Flatten is also good, but they need to have already attacked, which means at the beginning you have to draw it on the same turn as Unleash, which is not super. Well, he comes back every turn, right? So I actually think I will go Bone Shards. Lose 3 max HP to upgrade a random card. Sounds good to me. Lose 6 max HP to upgrade a random card. Sounds good to me. Give me 1 more even. There we go. That's enough. That's enough upgraded cards. 3 upgraded cards for 15 max HP? Sure. Why did you... I didn't do that, Jordan. I don't believe that was my fault. Deal 9 damage at a soul into your draw pile. This is always nice because it means it's essentially draw neutral 1 cost for 9 damage. You do have to draw it. Bread sucks. That sucks. It's nasty. Get this clumsy out of here. And give me a Reeve. Dude, with Calcium and Summons and then the upgraded starter relic, Asti became awesome. I had 41 HP Asti that hit like a truck. Oh, this fucko. Alright. This is a good time for a potion. Squeeze. Asti deals 25 damage. Deals 5 additional damage for all your other Asti attacks. So deals 35. Alrighty, and it's free, so... we're going to... Bodyguard, Unleash, Squeeze. Yeah, I think we'll be fine against this elite. We got him. Venerable T-set. Always great. Exhaust your hand. If 9 cards were exhausted this way, gain an intangible. I can't say I like that. Grave Blast is cool. I do like a Grave Blast. This is like, it's alright, but is this the daily? No, it is not. I've never really played the dailies much. Smith the... This would make me only lose 1 strength, which I kind of like. Do that. This is a normal, yeah. Alright, we'll go up this way. A couple more elites. A chest. A lantern. Ooh la la. Start with 6 energy. Love that for me. Friendship, Bodyguard, Reeve, Unleash, Defend. That last bit, not super necessary, but... Alright, we will... What am I Grave Blasting if I'm probably Grave Blasting and Unleash. Falcon! Punch! So I could Bone Shards into Bodyguard, right? And that would revive him? Indeed it does. Go for the lethal on you, block here, and we're good. Seems like a good play to me. Winner, winner! No damage taken. Festive Popper. At the start of each combat, deal 9 damage to all enemies. We now have the relic version of a dramatic entrance in our... I might add a Joker that gains raised to the 0.0001 and the amount of raised increases by 1 every hand played, 1 in 2 chance. It might not be enough, genuinely. I don't think so, Eva. I think that might be a different notation. Yes, I'm pretty sure that is an entirely different notation. I think that's like 5 to the 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 5. Which is obviously an astronomically large number. Spur, summon 3, Asti heals 5. That's not bad. Asti deals 7, add retain to a card in your hand. That's not bad either. Spur. It does have retain on it, which I like. I'll take a spur. Negative pulse is fun on a Doom build. I agree. The Doom build goes pretty hard. I've done a Doom build recently, so I'm trying to do something else this time around, but 11 for a Soul Plus. I do like the Soul Plus. This is a summon 5, Asti heals 7, which is also quite nice. I like the Soul Plus more, though. Ah, this fucker. Reeve. Grave Blast the Reeve. Defend, Reeve, Friendship. And take a little bit of damage. Fear. Unleash. Bone Shards. Strike. And I still only take 3. Soul. Bone Shards. Another one of those, eh? Okay, Dirge is pretty good. Add X souls to your draw pile, summon 3x times. Dirge is pretty solid. You like my new name for him? Yeah, it's great. It's great. The upgraded Dirge is even more insane. You know, I don't think I've ever seen just this dude here. What's up, Bretta? Alright. We unleash, okay, that's already lethal. Unleash, Bone Shards, Reeve. I like the block over the Dex Potion, I think. Berry, 52 damage, but I don't have a way to consistently get 4 energy. I mean, like, I guess I can, but I don't know that this is really it. This really doesn't feel like it. Universal Collapse? Terraria mentioned? Debilitate is nuts. I'm sorry. Debilitate's nuts. Hello, strange dog thing. Weak. Alright, we fear, we debilitate, we bodyguard, we reave. We bone shards. Spirit of Ash. Whenever you play an ethereal card, gain 4 block. Oh. Well, that's quite good, yes. I don't have a ton of ethereal cards is the problem. Our souls are not ethereal. That's a problem. What does this combine with so well? Like I feel like it's good, but I only have 1 ethereal card. I guess it's only a 1 cost. Sikkim is also nice. Asti deals 5 damage whenever Asti hits this enemy this turn. Summon 2. It's good. We'll Spirit of Ash. We'll see if we can find something to combo with it. Debilitate is probably the... Nah, we'll go Dirge. We'll go Dirge. Hello, dear guy. This is a great turn to have picked up our various powers. Feels like a good starting turn. And I would like to Grave Blast back my fear. Alright. Easy enough. We spur. So Asti gets a bunch back. We debilitate this nerd. We unleash on this nerd. He gets stunned. And then we dirge. Soul. Oh, this guy's coming at me this turn, is he? We'll see about that. I'll retain you, I'll just strike. I love debilitate. What is this? You can only play 1 card this turn. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Fine. Get feared. It's not like I won't survive anyways. You can't even kill Asti. Dork. Yeah, what's good? Yeah, what's good? Perish. Sentry mode. At the start of your turn, add a sweeping gaze into your hand. 0 cost. Ethereal. Ethereal. Deal damage equal to the enemy's doom. I wish I had this card on my doom build, because sheesh. Deal 10 damage, double the damage all hand cards deal to this enemy. I think Sentry mode's probably the better long-term solution with what I have. You really into name calling? I'm into name calling? Such malice paints your heart. We would share the same paint if you knew what's befallen me. Oh, we can sacrifice again, huh? So I could get double block from a card, but I don't have like a lot of really high value block cards, so that's kind of whatever. Give me the wing. I snooze. Alright, we got the early shop again if we want it. We got a late shop as well. Does the late shop make sense with... We could hit the question marks. We could hit the double elite question mark shop. Or question mark shops like this. We could go this way. I think either of those could make sense. Kind of like this way. I will summon 7. I think I might have to pass on the sentry mode, unfortunately. As I technically full block. He doesn't accept that that was a full block. He's like, hey, that doesn't count. This doesn't count either, but neener. Why are all sprites and other mods storing the Jokers as 69 by 93? Maybe that's the size they should be? I couldn't tell you. Whenever you draw an ethereal card, draw 1 card. Now, this adds a Sweeping Gaze into my hand. So it does not work with Page Storm. It does not work with Page Storm. So this one, not as good. Not as good as it looks on paper. I think we might be able to get away with just a sacrifice here. Should be 71 by 95. Apparently they disagree? I couldn't really say, though. Alright, we drew all of our shit. There you go. Go get him, buddy. There's not a whole lot of reason to play Fear against this type of enemy. There we are. Got him. Yeah. I've been ignoring my potions. Eradicate. Right hand. Asti deals 4 damage. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, return this from your hand to your hand from the discard pile. I don't play a ton of 2 costs. In fact, I only have 1 in my whole deck, and it's a power. So, every time you add 5 cards to your deck, heal 15 HP. It's not bad. Gain a debt to divine 6 times. How okay with that am I? Which shop am I even taking? One of these 2? Because I'm not hitting one here. Well, I guess I can't hit this one unless I want to skip an elite. I'm skipping an elite either way. I don't want a debt. Just, I'll pay the 60 gold. Let me do a big divination over here in the corner. We got a random rare, or common rather. Let's go here as well. Oh, that's a curse. You don't want that. And a random potion as well. Beetlejuice. I like this a lot. Enemies' attacks deal 30% less damage for the next 4 turns. We'll go ahead and discard a block pot over that. You get the Umbrella Boss Relic yet? No, I haven't. I don't know what that is. Put 3 cards from your discard pile into your hand. When you play a Soul, a random enemy loses... Oh, Yeah, easy. And I don't mind a defy as well. But maybe I don't need that. Might not need that. That might be a sack kind of angle. Hello! I actually forget what this key gives me. I'm also not sure if I care.
What's up, Doc?
Hello! I mean, like, I knew you were here already, but hello! Bone shards early. Nice. And then let me get a swift potion, since I haven't been using these anyways, might as well. We go here with our lethal. Not that this does anything, but I'll play it anyways. We do full block. I would like to haunt, but I don't actually... I only have, like, what, one soul in here? I guess I could make it two. But I'm definitely taking damage this turn if I don't wail on this guy. I might take damage anyways, even if I do wail on this guy. Yep. I could Beetlejuice, but I don't know if that's worth it. I'm taking, what, 17? 16, I suppose. There we go on that. Bodyguard me. Defend. Into a strike. We're actually still taking damage because I didn't really draw anything. Kind of annoying. Friendship. Soul. Soul again. Bone shards is nice. Do I have lethal with bone shards? 9 into 10 from Reeve. There we go. Doom! Every 10 skills gain 7 block. That's nice. How's it going, Grim? What's good, man? Gain 7 block if you apply Doom this turn. Gain block 2 additional times. Can't really do that, but that's a really good card. When you play a card that costs 2 or more... No, these aren't it. Those aren't it at all. Whenever Asti attacks, gain 2 block. That's a good one, though. Like that. Big fan of that one. We'll just rest here. We're kind of rocking the super low max HP. And I will go straight up the middle, I think. Take a couple normal combats. This is a pretty shit first hand. To the point where I am considering a little bit of Gambler's Brew. I've got 9 plus 4, 13. I'd really rather not take damage right away, thanks. Toss these 3. That looks more like it, yeah. Block, block, dirge thrice. Haunt, soul. Reeve. And, Fear is probably fine as well. We full block still. Now we've got a good turn for spurring. And he technically survives, so let's go with a fear. Sure. Bone shards. Stop screaming at me. Get out of here. Pellagro's nice, but it's really expensive. 14 block, essentially, for 2 cost is really not it. I do not know the answer to that, Pa. And I'm not really focused on it either, to be honest. Ooh. Extra HP, you say. We're gonna be skipping this elite. Ugh. I hate you, my friend. I hate you. But that is a very good first turn. Alright, we bodyguard. I would really not want to get hit with all this, but I also don't really have a choice because he has thorns. So I will spur Asti, and we will accept the fact that we're taking a little bit of damage. Spirit of Ash into a Sweeping Gaze. I'm sorry, Sweeping Gaze is Asti's attack? Oh, it is Asti's attack. I guess it doesn't matter, I still wouldn't have played it last turn because it would have dealt damage to Asti, so it's still removing my block, but... Bodyguard. And Dirge does nothing, but I'll play it anyways. This man licked me. Got his thorns back again. Do I have lethal here? 22. If I fear him, I do. Ta-da! Ethereal 13 damage isn't bad. Next turn, summon 2, gain 2. Yeah, that's better. Question mark me. Add Exterminate to your deck. Deal 3 damage 4 times to all enemies. I reduce my own strength, so I don't love that. Deal 10 damage, apply to vulnerable. I like that a lot more. He doesn't even have eyes. He's got eyes, right? Or are you talking about my character? In which case, she. But yes. But like, no? How does Necrobinder see? Probably removing a strike. And then Kusadigama is pretty good. A random card in each card reward is enchanted with Swift 1 is nice. I'm inclined to go Grave Warden and maybe a Putrefy plus Kusadigama. Hey, I got the heal from the Book of 5 Rings as well. And exactly $0. These fuckos. Alright. These schmucks. You gotta get out of here. Technically not. Full blocking. Fear. Yeah, that's fine. Now we're full blocking. Get stunned. That guy's doing 1 trillion damage. I do 3, but 3 is enough. And he dies. Squeeze. That was a pretty good one when we saw it. It is 3 cost. Otherwise. Deal 5 additional damage for all your other Ostia attacks. All your other Ostia attacks. I wonder if it counts ones that are in my exhaust pile. It does say all. So, like, if I sentry mode, will Squeeze go up in damage as I get more sentries that I play each turn and they exhaust. I'm gonna take it. I think it's decent. Not you. Alright. I'm going to drink this now. Osti for Gaze. It does. It counts every Osti attack you own. Okay, well, that's gonna go insano later then. I'm 1,000,000% taking at least a little bit of damage this turn, right? I guess maybe this is a decent Beetlejuice angle. Just to make sure. Squash. And, let me get a Reeve. Alrighty. That is 50 damage. Indeed. And it's still 50 damage. Yep. That's a good card. That is a good card. 0 damage. First time you play Power Reach Combat, gain 6 block. That's a good one. Sack me. What do we get? Whetstone. Upgrade Strike and Debilitate. Love it. Go next. We are full health. There's no reason to rest. 30 plus 6. 3/3. 12/3. Sentry goes down to... Okay, I think I actually want that energy right there. Oh, I do not like you, my friend. Am I weird for just playing Fear and then Dirge and calling it a day? Pretty sure I'm just... Mission accomplished. Draw 1 Fear card. No, I'm taking 6 damage at the end of every turn. I'm not crazy. You're gonna stream tomorrow as well? Yeah. I'm gonna stream this tomorrow as well, if you mean that. Sweeping Gaze is 1,000,000% happening. I think I'm digging for some specific cards. Friendship and Spirit of Ash were what I was thinking of. Friendship. Spirit of Ash. Obviously don't do anything else here. Weak. Stinky. Alrighty. Grave Warden. I would like to... Grave Blast for maybe a soul here? Or an Invoke? What are you doing to me? 24? Maybe an Invoke is in order. So Invoke, we go Sweeping, we go Debilitate. Why you double slay the Spire? Because I like the game, man. What? What do you mean, why? Play Hogwarts Legacy? Hell no. Brother, I barely have $100 to my name right now. You think I'm spending $60 on Hogwarts Legacy? Let's go... Squeeze. Spur. Bro, it was free? Yeah, if I want to go play on that platform. Which I really don't, to be honest. Speaking of streaming, Nushi and Grim, if you're still in chat, are you guys streaming soon? Today, tomorrow, whatever soon is relative to you guys? I'm streaming tonight. Okay, word. What are you streaming? Cannot play more than 3. No, just make me take 13. I don't give a shit. This guy's not long for this world anyways. If I have anything to say about it anyways. Falcon. Punch. I crush your balls. Squeeze. Aha, see? His balls caught fire. Restaurant horror game. Ooh. Is that a solo game? You got a collab? Undeath is cool. I think I prefer a second sentry mode. It's solo. Word. Restaurant horror game. I wonder if I've seen it before. Your guards are dead. Rumors say that you can bestow blessings for those who wish the architect dead. I appreciate someone capable and shall grant a measure of my power. Next time, don't kill my guards. 5th card you play each turn is free. I really, really like that. I also really, really like $1,000. Money. 1, 2, 3. There is a second shop there. I could hit 2 shops this act. Or I could just hit the 1 shop, kind of go up this way, hit 2 elites and a shop. But then again, 5th card you play each turn is free. This is actually quite good. Yeah, Scarf is quite OP. I think I'm gonna go for the late shop then and go up this way, up the right side. I don't think so. It's about making pho. Okay, yeah, then I haven't seen that one. Cook. Oh. All right. Grave Blast. The Grave Warden. Let that go. I'm gonna play both of these. Soul me, and then this one is free. Weak Vulnerable feels like the play. Sweeping Gaze in there, and then Debilitate me. There we go. He barely does any damage now. Weak. Get swept. Get squeezed. Why none, though? Why not Priest? They're both religious figures, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It's... Because nuns don't touch little boy. Ah, yes, that was the reason. Okay, I need you guys to die. I'm not a fan of taking damage from you guys, like, at all. So, you gotta go. Thanks for playing. I don't think I full block. I don't have lethal quite either. Oh, I have tuning fork. Actually, I do full block. Or do I? Every time you play 10 skills, gain 7 blocks. So I'll be up to 15, but I still don't have lethal. You really gonna make me drink a damn potion for this combat so I don't lose max HP? Because I can't be doing that. Oh, I guess I can dirge as well. If I defend into dirge, I get 8 more. There we go. Now we're there. Only barely, but we're there. How long are you streaming, DJ? Till the end of this run. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. We save our pots. Deal 9 damage. Deals 2 additional damage for each soul in your exhaust pile. Yeah, that's worth taking. Oh god. I was about to say Orbhead, but Globehead is actually his name, so... Powers are inflicted with Galvanized. Take 6 damage when played. And then I draw nothing but powers. I draw a handful of powers. That's wild. That is wild work. Fuck you, buddy. No, just let it ride. We got another squeeze here. Deals 60 damage. It's a shame it doesn't do slightly more than 60. Fuck you, buddy. I'll just take it. Hit me. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Fear into squeeze didn't have 4 energy. Sack that. What do we get? Vajra? Sick. Offsets my friendship. Add decay to your deck, but enchant a card that exhausts with soul's power. There's a single grave with a roiling blue flame. A prideful warrior died in battle, but its soul is restless. It wants to keep fighting. You feel it begging to journey with you. This card loses exhaust, so an exhaust card loses exhaust. Is there anything I have that is just absolutely nutso with that? Do I even have an exhaust card? I guess Putrefy is my only one. Wow. I mean, I don't really care to enchant Putrefy with it. When you end, just raid Golgi so I can maintain my streak there as well. Whenever you exhaust a card, deal a damage to a random enemy. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Because most of the exhaust cards I get are not from my deck itself. It's from fighting. It's from, like, generating the souls, right? I will rest here. Ugh, I hate you with a burning passion, my friend. Fuck you, brother. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of the squashy into the debilitatey, into the sweepy, into the punchy, into the squeezy. Oof, that's good damage. Cannot complain. So this is full blocking. You deal... Okay. Do that. We will Grave Blast a... Can't use a squeeze. But I can Grave Blast back a fear, perhaps? Or a squash? He's hitting for 40. There's not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately, unless I have just lethal. Tell me if you're gonna do that or not, DJ. I want an answer, not your silence. Okay, Rice, what the fuck? Genuinely. What are we doing? I would like the squeeze, but I don't have the energy. I think I'm probably just gonna have to take this one on the chin. I think I'd take a Grave Warden back. Ugh, I could have played it. I forget that my fifth card each turn is free. Well, that does mean that I could Sentry Mode here into my Dirge still. And take significantly less damage. Still damage, but significantly less. I don't actually know that that would have been lethal anyways. It would have been close, but he didn't have vulnerable, so there's a good chance he actually lives that. Die. Gain a ritual. That's nuts. Nunchaku, also nuts. Summon 5. Exhaust a card from your draw pile. Rice asking too much. Rice is asking for my undivided attention at all times. I'm sorry I missed your message. Don't fucking yell at me about it. No. Bag of Preparation's pretty good. Like, this man asked the question as I was going into a combat and then was yelling at me to respond before the end of the current combat. Like, yeah, I'm not reading chat 24/7. Give me a minute here. I already barely get anywhere yapping with chat most of the time. I can't, man. Radiant Tincture doesn't need to happen right now. And give me the Soulstorm as well, sure. Donut Wall, yeah. I was kidding, DJ, don't be angry. Yeah, but I can't tell, because you all caps all the time. I don't actually know if you were or not. I play all my block cards, because that's all I can do. I drew a bunch of block. I successfully block everything. We'll hold on that. Kill you. Probably just a Reeve? I don't think I'm killing both of them this turn, so... I should kill 2 of them this turn, though. Squeeze. We putrefy. We fear. We squash. We sweep. There is such a thing as how you ask the question as well. He says he was kidding, so I guess fair. Hi, moderator. Boss says hi. My attention was grabbed when Angie. He's good. He's good. But just be cognizant, man. Whenever you play a power, draw a card. Very good. I'm not gonna bother with the other elite. I think I'm just gonna go rest and hit 2 question marks, and we'll move on to the boss. Of course you give me a shop anyways. I don't even want anything in here. Fuck off. Draw 2 fewer cards at the start of each combat, countered by Bag of Preparation, raise max HP by 20, or lose 15 max HP and upgrade 3 random cards. I think I lose my... We're facing the queen again. I think I lose my HP and then rest again. Oh, you got hated on again? Hold on. I got you. I got you. Those are solid upgrades. I like those upgrades. And we're gonna rest. Hopefully I can win this fight with 28 block. We have Ritual here, which is an excellent potion. Num 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 num, delicious. Okay, we've got a Putrefy. That's probably going on the front person. Spirit of Ash, Sentry Mode, all very nice. There's not really any reason not to play Bone Shards. And then we Squeeze. Oh, never mind. Squeeze didn't do anything, but it did play. That's actually silly as shit. Alrighty, I will regenerate him now. Hydrate? Did I get a hydrate? I didn't get a hydrate. The last hydrate was a million years ago. That said, I will hydrate because I'm actually thirsty. Alright, we do that, and then we go... Fear. DJ, validate my comments now! Boycott DJ? Alright. Fight me. Hololive English, Advent. Which one's Advent? Is that 2nd gen or 3rd gen? That's a free berry. I heard you wanted to get buried, idiot. Here come the big hits. Well, the Sweeping Gaze is an obvious choice. I'm trying to decide if I want to play this Squash. I think I do, but first I gotta play the berry. We got the energy back. We currently survive this hit just fine. I think I summon here. Do I want to play anything else? This might be a good time for the Radiant Tincture if I'm going to do it. Not really. I think I can hold that another turn. Third gen? Okay. Big man, I am playing Basketball Queen wants to throw up a 3. No way, buddy, get your ass back in the paint. What a strange way to say that they're tall. '50 streak, holy. Nice job, Rex. And some pipes for the road. Alrighty, Sweeping Gaze. Let me spur real quick while I'm thinking of it. There's my Debilitate. Should have done that first, actually. We squeeze. We grave blast. We only got one energy, so there's no point in grave blasting squeeze back specifically. And spur me again. Fear. That might get me close to lethal here. Yeah, I think I've got your number here, Queen. That's 2 in a row. There is no portal this week, correct. We have a collab on the day where I'm normally doing portal maps, so I'll have to wait a week. I did need a week off anyways. We've done them for like the past 4 or 5 weeks in a row. Easy peasy. You cannot change the past with anger. Slaps with scythe 7 times. I'm interested in where they take the lore here. Because they clearly intend to sort of flesh out the lore of this game a little bit more. Do you know how to get the dirt epitaph in Uma? Are you talking like for extra stat points? Look, for the current scenario? Benevolent giant has... We believe his brother has the solution to stop the monster. Oh. Cool. Afterlife, summon 6 exhaust. Decent. Sacrifice, retain. If Osti's alive, he dies, and you gain block equal to double his max HP. Pretty solid. Calcify. Osti's attacks deal an additional 4 damage. Also very solid. Now I have Calcify. The Necrobinder faced off against the Architect, but demands the restoration of the giant, her parents, her humanity. She's blazing with vengeance, but is annihilated again and again. On one of her ascents, she discovers a massive dragon pale, giving off the same gentle presence as the giant. He speaks. Yeah, 10th highest is 77%. Wait, 10th highest is... Would you imagine how hard exams were when the highest is 84%? Ooh, that sounds like AP exams here in the US. One for the achievement in Track Blazer. The Dirt Epitaph. The achievement in Track... Are you just talking... for, like, the gold achievement. Okay, I have a list of them over here. So, just a moment. I can peek them real quick. So, I don't know which of these necessarily you are talking about, but I see one here for winning the February Stakes, the Teo Show, and the Champions Cup both years. So, one each on those first 2, and then the Champions Cup Senior and Classic year. Perhaps that's it. It could also just be 10 or 15 dirt races, and it could also be the JBC Sprint Senior plus Classic. Either any of those could be what you're talking about. Sculpting Strike, Veil Piercer. That's nice. Banshee's Cry, 33 damage to all enemies, -2 for each ethereal card played this combat. That goes quite hard. I like that a lot. Obviously, 6 cost is completely unplayable at the beginning, but it gets good pretty quick. Which Final Fantasy is this? 6. No wonder it doesn't sound familiar. I never played that. So I'm irritating DJ? No. Oh, you are actively attempting to irritate me because you can't play Minecraft. Great. Appreciate that. You love Final Fantasy? So I've played part 1 of the 7 remake. I've played 10 and like the tiniest bit of 10 too, and I've played 13. And I own 15, but I haven't played all the way through it. Those are the only ones I've played. I've heard that 12 had a combat system that I might be interested in, but I haven't tested that theory yet. All right, who is streaming right now? We got Golgi streaming. I think we're probably gonna go raid Golgi. Golgiko. But first, I'm gonna yap for a minute. I didn't enjoy the 12 battle system, but some people like it. I'm a very coded person, so I think I might enjoy it. Like the sort of build things perfectly so that the game sort of halfway auto battles for you. Golgi is playing the funny game. I'm gonna have to raid and dash that one, man. I can't watch that game. I don't like I wanna like that game, but I can't. I'm just very sensitive to like animal abuse stuff. And like I'd like to look past it. I realize just it's haha funny, but it's just like it doesn't quite sit right with me. I realize that it's not, but it like I can't suspend my disbelief enough. Nothing against people who like it. Um all right, we're gonna raid. Thank you guys for stopping by today. Tomorrow we will be running it back on the Slay the Spire 2. And I hope to see you guys there. So, digital animal views, yeah. I will see you guys next time. Peace.
I wanna dance with you alone.